Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to make these super cute paper ornaments for your Christmas tree. So the supplies you're going to need are some lightweight to medium weight cardstock. I wouldn't go any higher than 65 pound or it's going to get hard to fold and keep straight edges. A glue gun, some baker's twine or ribbon, the templates for these, and you can find free versions on my blog, abbykirstencollections.com, and you'll also need either scissors to cut out or you can use a cutting machine like a Cricut or a Silhouette. I use Cricut. So I have all of my pieces cut out and I'm going to start by folding them in half directly down the center and creasing them. Now there's not an exact right amount to cut out here. I generally go no less than 10. The more you cut out, the more detailed your ornament's gonna look. Usually a higher number looks prettier in my opinion, so at least do 10 cutouts, and but I've done as many as 15 or 16 and it looks really cool. So if you want it to look very detailed, then do more rather than less. But I would say at least 10. So go ahead and get all of them folded and creased down the center. Now that I have my pieces folded, I'm going to use my glue gun and add a swipe of glue right down the lateral side of the ornament and place another one on top. Now the trickiest part with building these, as simple as they are, is trying to make sure everything stays stacked evenly, because ultimately that's going to make sure that the whole ornament looks very symmetrical and even. So be very just careful and slow about while you're stacking them, keeping them stacked neatly and straight, and lining all of your edges up as you go. So this will just take you a few minutes depending on how many you decided to cut out. And to keep them straight, it's good to kind of do them in stacks of like 4 or 5. If you try to keep stacking once you get to like 10, or if you go to 15 or more, it can get very uneven. So do smaller stacks and then glue those smaller stacks together if you're doing a higher number of layers here. So I'm just finishing my last couple of pieces here for the ornament. I think I ended up with 12 or 13 for this particular ornament design, but you can of course do more. Like I said before, the more you add, it looks really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that aside, and we're gonna make a little loop so that we can hang it on our Christmas tree. I'm just using some jute twine here, just some basic twine, or you can get a ribbon. I cut about a 6-inch piece, and then you want to fold it in half and have the two ends meet together, and then wrap it around and create a little knot in the center. Pull it tight and you now have a loop. The final step is just to add some glue to the last piece here and to fold it together and seal it. Make sure you try and keep it aligned here, even with this last piece here. And then you're going to want to fan it out just a little bit. Just kind of fold it out with your finger until it evens itself out. And that's it. You've made your very own paper ornament. You can make a bunch of them in different shapes. I even made some jumbo ones, which you saw at the start of this video, and those are really fun. I did a whole tree in them, but there's lots of different shapes you can do, and they create these really pretty effects, and I really loved making these, so I hope you will too. Thanks so much for watching.